and welcome to the Apex League card rundown for ALW 11. First, though, gotta get some hype for some future things, like the G1 Climax, starting September 3rd, runs through the 15th. 15th is an ALW regular quote TV show that has the semifinals and finals on it. The winner will get a shot at the ALW World title at the pay-per-view on the 24th. There will be 2 blocks of 6 wrestlers each, so 12 total, split into 2 blocks. And there's going to be qualifiers at this show, and then the 3 after that. It'll be 2 qualifiers per show, so it'll be 8 straight-up qualifiers, leading to 4 people that will be filled in other ways, which I will talk about in the future. Okay, speaking of those qualifiers, next week on ALW 12, we bring a real-life rivalry into Apex League Wrestling as Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels go at it. They were both in that original tournament to determine the world champion that John Cena won, but neither got far enough. They would have had to make it to the finals to face each other, but both got stopped before they could get there. Both men 2-1, looking to beat the shit out of the other one. That's probably the main thing they're looking for. And at ALW 13, not only will we have 2 G1 qualifiers, we will have a championship match. This will determine the champion who will face the G1 winner. It will be Pac taking on either Eddie Guerrero or Taz, which is tonight's main event. So, let's get to this card rundown. First, the Battle Royale title is back on the line now that it is no longer vacated, determined through this Clusterfuckula 1. We will resume having our weekly title matches. Omos will defend his newly won title, against 3 other people. And because he did so well, just destroyed the field, he is been able to institute an over-the-top rope. He was dominant through the over-the-top rope elimination style. That will be happening throughout his title reign. So, a little element for Omos here. Next, we have Tiger Mask taking on the Blade. Tiger Mask 2, technically 0-0, competed in the Clusterfuck at ALW 6. Was a loss. Those don't count against the record due to their relative randomness. And the Blade, trying to impress after a bad loss to Bad Luck Fale, who kind of squashed him. They were both 1-0, and Fale did not look great, so he's trying to get himself back in the winning ways. Then we have China versus Arisa Hoshiki. These two finished 2nd and 3rd in the Clusterfuckula 1, facing each other with a chance to, prove that it wasn't just luck that got them 2nd and 3rd, but prove that they have a future in this company. Then we have the G1 qualifier. Red Velvet takes on Jay Briscoe. Red Velvet, she was in that initial Battle Royale tournament, won her first match, got into the finals where Eddie won the title, but was unsuccessful there. And Jay Briscoe had a loss to Katsuyori Shibata at ALW number 7. But he's looking to get himself into the G1 and forget about that loss. Then, our other G1 qualifier, Bad Luck Fale, as previously mentioned, and Mr. Perfect. Bad Luck Fale has beaten the Blade and Rowdy Roddy Piper. His only loss is actually to Red Velvet in the multi-person match. So no straight-up singles losses for Bad Luck Fale. And Mr. Perfect was last seen at ALW 7, where he lost a No More Contenders match to Pac, who has used that win to go on and beat John Cena for the title. And finally, our main... there's Omos with his cool little belt. Finally, our main event. Hinted at earlier, No More Contenders match for the world title. Eddie Guerrero, 5-1 versus Taz, 3-1. Eddie Guerrero, only loss came in that world title tournament. Lost in the first round in a close 100% rated match against Shawn Michaels. And since then, he has won 5 straight multi-person matches. And he's not just skated by. He's dominated. I think he had two where he eliminated all three other opponents, eliminated them completely. So he has been really good in these matches. And then Taz, his only loss came to Vampiro through interference. He beat the shit out of the guy that interfered. Then he got that win back over Vampiro. These two men have been pretty dang good, and now they'll go at it with a chance to face Pac.